Anyway, episode finale, 12, right? Amazing Race Canada Season 2, it's over.
Episode 12, the finale, the end all and be all of Season 2.
Yay.
Big surprise too, but we'll get to that in a bit. Although most of you already know the big surprise, but we're going to work our way up to it. So,
leave New Brunswick, go to Ottawa.
Go to Ottawa, get to Ottawa, get to
Pump House.
The Pump House.
And Ryan and Rob are in first place for like 2 seconds, and the cab makes a run turn, and boom, they're last.
Oh, we're ahead, yes! Wow.
And that was pretty much it for them.
Yeah, that was the only time they were ahead. Okay. You get to go to the Olympic raft training course, and the girls are like, Olympic raft? We don't do good on water. They do good on frozen water.
No, Mickey
water.
and Pete, they love water.
Hidden secret here. Oh, guess who's a raft guide? Well, no surprise. He also was a wakeboard park?
Wakeboard place. So they're really good at water. But they made a good move of...
They sneak around the girls.
Sneaking around the girls, which...
It wasn't going to... They were going to be passed around the water.
And the girls were like, hey, that's it. Come on. Yeah. You're too slow. I'm moving out of the way.
Exactly. If you're slow going over the rocks, the boys are used to going over the rocks. Bang, 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 in the water. Off they go.
At least they didn't knock them over.
They didn't. First, the girls are a little, hey, wait a minute, we're first. But no, you're not. You're, going in the water second. Yep. Sitting on it while it's still on shore is not going to get your blow-up kayak in the water.
It's like, what are you doing in a kayak? You're sitting there going like, I'm not moving.
Love the kayaks, man. I'd love to get one of those.
Yeah, but you put it in the water, you jump in, you go.
Then you go. You know you're going to get wet at some point. You may as well get in the water.
Yeah, okay. And Megan's had problems with her hands.
Oh, well, the constant, the movement and everything, it's got to be working on her hand a lot, and made it worse. And of course, the boys are just zipping ahead. The flame in front of Parliament Hill, and then
go to
right into Parliament Hill to get to Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House office, and find the little thing and look at the Hansard.
That's right. They get the envelope, they find the date, then they go through all the transcripts, and each book is called a Hansard, is it?
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
It's called the Hansard.
Cool. They learned something new.
Political junkie.
Hard to believe, yeah, exactly. So he'll do the political stuff, and I'll do the non-political stuff.
I would have nailed that test.
While they're in there going through their Hansard, the Olympians run into the room.
Go, hey, Mickey and Pete are here. This can't be the right place.
This can't be the right room. And they run out. They did not. They know they're looking for an envelope, but they didn't look in the room. They're like running around like two chickens with their heads cut off. What the heck?
I don't think they read the clue correctly.
Zoom,
They went really quick. I've noticed they get a little tense when they're not in first.
Yes.
When they're in second, they're back. They get really, we have to get first, and they get a little panicky, and you saw it through this leg. They were going a little too fast.
By the time they've come back, the boys have already got the answer, and they're out of there.
They're headed to the Diefenbunker.
Heading to the Diefenbunker. The girls are finally going through their answer to find their clue.
Which is Canada, which is very nice for the girls, because they're Olympians.
Exactly, that was a good clue. I kind of wonder. Anyway, so Mickey and Peter at the Diefenbunker, and Pete decides, I can do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pete's going into the Diefenbunker.
You gotta find a little toy army thing.
Find a little jeep, find a little tank, find a plane, find a helicopter.
Those are not the actual things from the Canadian Armed Forces, even though they're,
We don't have any of those.
Choppers are kind of old. Some of them we don't.
I think we have a sub. We got it from the mall, didn't we?
Well, they work hard. They are Armed Forces guys, but their equipment is kind of old.
So
anyway,
Mickey's running around. He's about... No, Pete's running around. Pete's running around, and he's about 10 minutes ahead of the girls.
About that,
more or less. And then the girls show up. They get the answer. They show up at the Diefenbunker, and Natalie goes in because, they're thinking, this could be a physical task, so I better do it. So Natalie goes in, and she's running around, and neither one of them, by the time she got there, Pete had yet to find anything.
He didn't find a thing.
Anyway, Pete manages to find his third one before Natalie found her third one, and they're out. Natalie's still running around. She was probably, at that point, maybe 5 minutes. I think Ryan and Rob had finally showed up.
We should talk about them. They are still around.
They are still around. They actually did show up at the at Parliament Hill, and they're sauntering in nice and slowly and at their usual. Now that's a good pace to keep the race, as long as you're doing that with purpose.
Purpose.
But they're kind of like, I don't know, they wandered in like tourists.
Maybe they're in awe of the Parliament Hill and the historical.
It's not that awe-inspiring. It's a great big building,
I've been there.
Right.
bam. I mean, he's not sauntering in there this time. He's in there.
Ran.
He's
he
running.
actually used a little bit of leg work.
Yeah, he was working hard. So I was impressed with Rod's running.
I was.
And going, there's one, and he's going like.
He's actually looking. He's actually
like,
performing the task the way it was meant.
So the Olympians get done,
and they're
they
right
head
off.
off. But
like a minute behind, 2 minutes
Rod
behind.
is right behind them.
So
they got to go to the
from the
museum
defense bunker. They go to the
Nature Museum.
The National Museum.
Yeah.
Nature Museum.
And they have to do that thingy with the climbing.
Yeah, clamber to the top of it, and a lot of leg work. There's still a lot of hand work to it.
So yeah, Megan had to take it on because it was a roadblock for the next person. So she had, and that was the more physical task for her.
It was, and it was probably a bad choice for them. They should have done the opposite task, but you don't know that going in.
No,
Still
but
Mickey was up. It took him a bit of time to figure out what the heck am I doing.
Yeah.
Got up to where the clue was, then he couldn't reach the clue. He finally gets a clue, and then it was easy.
You would just go like this.
Reach
There's
over,
a
grab
clue.
it, getting across the ceiling and nothing. They all had no problem doing that.
Well, Megan had to because she could only use one hand. You can see that hand was in pain.
She was hurting.
And I worry about her hand. I worry that she went on the race with a hand she had just broken barely 2 months before.
Yeah. Hi, it's Wayne here. As you notice, I'm here by myself. There's a big jump. Gord was here, then he's gone. There's no magic. Is that we had problems with the camera. I didn't notice it till later, and we were going to do it at the bar later the other night when we had some beers and toast the Amazing Race, but then we forgot our camera because we were going to the bar. You don't really bring a camera to the bar. So here I am the day after, trying to explain what happened after the Olympians climb the thing and everybody moves on to the final task. Mickey and Pete get it done first, and they run to the finish line, and pretty much in the end, Mickey and Pete win. Go figure, eh? Win the Amazing Race, and in classic Mickey and Pete style, they remove their pets. I don't know. They thought it was hilarious. I thought it was kind of weird, but hey, they're Mickey and Pete. So Mickey and Pete won. The Olympians are sucking. They're slightly disappointed, but hey, so it goes. They had a few problems. Ryan and Rob come third, but you know, so what? Ryan and Rob are Ryan and Rob. That was either they really had no personality or the producers really edited them down to almost nothing. So that's Amazing Race Canada Season 2. Amazing Race. The US version starts tonight. It's Friday where I am right now. Whether we will do videos about it is another story. We got other things to do in our lives, books to write, books to draw, Amazing Race Season 3 to apply for. So I'm glad you joined us. Hope you had fun. Remember, we'll be back for Season 3 either on the race if we make the application, or we'll be here at my either Gord's place or my place doing videos again because it's loads of fun. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you later. Have a good life.